when people are so fond of a character, they just want to keep that IP-ness going. It just goes a long way. But somebody else that people love, but he's still getting a shaft. Well, is Mario. Mario's getting the shaft. Well, I should say Charles Martinet is getting the shaft, I should say. I put this out there being like, is he being forced out? No, maybe he's not at all. Maybe he's just naturally retiring. But Charles is apparently retiring as being the voice of Mario. They made a whole statement coming forward from Nintendo being like, okay, now he's going to retire. He's become a Mario ambassador now. Now, he first started being Mario's voice in 1994 for the game Mario Teaches Typing. And then he moved on to Mario 64, and that blew him up. I mean, of course, he's always saying, Yahoo, let's go, all that kind of stuff. But still, that's the Mario voice we know and we love. And there was a lot of backlash during the Super Mario Brothers movie when Chris Pratt got hired. And people are like, why is Charles not playing the part? Like, he is Mario. And they gave him the part to playing the plumber in the actual pizzeria. And they let him play the father in it too. But now they came forward after the movie is out. Now, made $1 billion. He's retiring, become this ambassador.
Oh, by the way, Barbie surpassed Mario. Just a fun fact for you, Brian.
We're gonna talk about
Way
that
to
later.
go, Barbie!
Yeah, but yeah, Barbie did. Yeah, it did. It was figured it was gonna do today, but we'll talk about that later. We're talking about Mario right now, though.
Well, Mario got surpassed by Barbie, so it's technically about Mario.
It did. Well, Nintendo put this statement out being like, Charles Martinet has been the original voice of Mario Nintendo games for a long time, as far back as Super Mario 64. Charles is now moving into the brand new role of Mario Ambassador. With this transition, he will be stepping back from recording character voices for our games, but he'll continue to travel the world, sharing the joy of Mario, interacting with you all. Now, this whole thing, though, it's like, to me, does this come down to Chris Pratt being the voice of Mario now? Do you think that Nintendo is going to start pushing his voice instead of Charles? Or do they have enough AI technology that's be looping Mario's voice forever and they don't have to pay him anymore? These are the things that I think about when I hear this, because I'm like, this guy, do you think he really needs to retire as Mario right now? I mean, his voiceover stuff. Let's go to Sean. Sean, what do you think? Am I just being a little bit crazy, or do you think that maybe there's a little bit of something else happening behind the scenes here with the voice of Mario?
I don't think you're crazy. I just think it's really representative of where we are and what's going on. Studios are fucking over people left and right, and people are trying to do more with technology and not pay actors what they're owed and not give writers their due and all that kind of shit. So of course, a little cynicism is going to come out. To me, I think this was actually a pretty nice little send off for him. The gentleman that voices him is getting up there. He's older. He means a lot to the generations of people that grew up with a Mario character. Unfortunately, there are also Nintendo thinking ahead and saying, hey, there's also a new generation of Mario players that are getting exposed to him, and it's a different voice, and that's okay. I think, I don't know, we don't have a new Mario game on the horizon that I can think of where this would be coming through, but, let the dude retire as a Mario ambassador. Put that on your resume. Who the hell wouldn't want that? But no, I know he's a great guy. I know that he has been really, great in terms of supporting Mario and Nintendo and all that. And honestly, I applaud Nintendo for even putting out a statement about this kind of thing. Oftentimes when you think about other franchises, granted there aren't really voices, for characters. I mean, Sonic maybe, but that guy didn't really get as much of a,
Jaleel White, wasn't Jaleel White?
He did it for a long time, but it wasn't for the video games. It was for the
cartoon.
cartoon.
For the video game. Yeah, the cartoon. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. The cartoon for Sonic, right? Character actor or voiceover actors and characters are replaced all the time. Sometimes it's a big deal. Other times it's not. I think of the Max Payne franchise. They did it. And a lot of other ones, video game franchises, IPness, whatever. But no, I thought this was nice of Nintendo to do. Yeah. I don't think we need to look, I don't think we need, even though we're so primed to be negative and think about the nefarious reasons behind things. Nintendo's been pretty much on the up and up, at least in my book. So
it's something they've taken care of him. Miyamoto and him are supposed to have an actual public video thing coming forward. They said too, where they'll actually have a joint statement about what that means to be a Mario ambassador moving forward. But I still feel like I think Chris Pratt's going to be the next Mario voice now. I have a feeling they're going to start using him in the video games. That's just where my mind goes now. Like Sean was saying, there is a whole new generation that knows Mario's voice as Chris Pratt now. So why would Chris Pratt as a business not become that Mario voice? Sabrina, what do you think? Am I crazy? Or do you think, like Sean thinks, that this is just a nice transition for, Mario's next, adventure?
Okay, so first of all, when we first spoke about this, I was like, does Mario even really talk in the games? It's it's like little tiny like snippets, and like the shitty thing is that they're going to continue to use those snippets and not give him money. Like that would be problematic. However, like I don't see them replacing him with Chris Pratt. Like it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like Chris Pratt would be way more fucking expensive, by the way. So you're not gonna save any money on that type of thing. And also, Chris Pratt was Chris Pratt. Like the movie was fine, and I love
Mario.
Chris Pratt. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he was fucking Chris Pratt.
Yep.
The movie was nice. He did a fine job, but it wasn't fucking Mario. So I don't know. I actually prefer Sean's take on it, and I hope that that's what it is. I understand reading into it just like he said, and if that's the case, that's shitty.
Yeah.
But I feel like this man is literally the essence of Mario and will be forever.
Since Mario teaches typing, that's a long time ago.
For my generation, for your generation, this is what it is. So if you're gonna replace that with Chris Pratt / Star-Lord / guy from The Office / fucking Jurassic Park. Like, it's just Chris Pratt.
/ Micronauts.
And again, I love Chris Pratt. I really do enjoy him. I think he's a fantastic actor. I enjoy watching him. I think he's fun. I think he's quirky. I think he's cute. Like, I have no problems with him. But he's not fucking Mario. So I hope that this is what Sean said. I really hope that you surmise that perfectly, because if you did, then I think that it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
maybe we'll get like an Affleck situation out of this. They'll open it up and it'll have a lot of other people coming in and trying to be the next Mario. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Do you know what happened with Affleck?
Isn't it? Well, wasn't it Gilbert Godfrey made a 9/11 joke and then
No, he made a tsunami joke. And then they fired him.
Oh, it wasn't 9/11? Oh.
No.
Yeah.
9/11, that was so much earlier.
Yeah, but like that's still a thing.
No,
people still care about 9/11.
Stand-up routine, and then he made a joke about the tsunami, and then they fucking fired him and like canceled him.
Well.
And then like it became like an Affleck open mic, I guess. I don't know.
Way to go, Gilbert, I guess.
I don't know.
Sorry, Gilbert.
Rest in peace, by the way.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah. I do like the idea what Sean was saying, though, too, Sabrina. Like that maybe this is just a nice send-off and he'll still travel the world.
I hope that's the case.
And maybe they will use his voice constantly, but he'll be in a different kind of contract. He's actually paying him what's right, which would be
as he gets residual.
Amazing, which is what should happen. It really should have happened at the end of the day.